Welcome back to another EDD-Toolbar update. I spent entire weekend transferring all the buttons from the old toolbar to the new toolbar. Really exciting stuff. Let me show you. Alright, so this is the Excel, and you guys remember we have the old EDD toolbar and Excel auto format toolbar. And what I did, I made the matching EDD format toolbar and Bates number tools, call it for now like that. And you know that what I'm doing is I'm taking each one of these tools, I am rewriting them from VB, yeah, this was written in VB, to C#, fixing up all the code, make sure all the errors are handled better, logged and everything, and putting them into these new toolbars. So the EDD toolbar, the equivalent is this guy, and for the auto format it's called EDD format. Right. So here is one of the interesting things that I found. This Excel auto format toolbar, right? So this has been out for a long time. I've been using it. Lots of people have been using it. But when I started transferring the code from here, I found something interesting. I found this section here for margins. And I created this user interface in the old toolbar. I wrote the code for it. And then what I did is I made this hidden and I commented out all the code. And I have absolutely zero memories as to why I did this. This seems like a good thing to have to adjust margins before printing, but for whatever reason, this section is present here. It's just hidden. So I did it, I wrote it, and then I decided that maybe I don't need it anymore. Maybe somebody says that it's unnecessary. I don't know. But I am putting it back in. I'm going to put this checkbox to adjust margins so people could enable it, disable it. So let me show you the difference it makes with margins or without margins. I'm just going to put some random stuff here. And I'm going to apply quick formatting. And we know it's not going to like the DPI. So now if I hit Control Print, you see how we've made it into grid lines and row and column headers and all that stuff. But we have pretty big margins here. And this is what this option does, is adjust margins. It's basically going to optimize how we're using paper, right? So now you see the margins are way smaller now. And if you are using this with clear row, clear headings, yeah, if you're using the clear headings option, which is actually clear header footers, right? So if you're using a combination with that, that is a great option to have, because now everything's going to look way more, stretched out, more presentable. You're using up more of your print area, so it makes sense. So I'm going to leave this in with the checkbox, but I'm going to leave it off by default. Not sure if it's going to cause any problems, but maybe people will let me know what they think about this. So I think that's cool. So the format toolbar has been transferred. It works. Wasn't that hard to do, not a big deal. The Bates number tools have been transferred also. This was a bit of a pain because you gotta go like each one of them. You gotta transfer and rewrite the code and stuff. And then the import export, kind of how we saw it before. So you can still create a dir list and do all the other stuff. Oh, I put the about, yeah. So we can look at the current version of the application and things like that. So that's kind of it for this update. Basically, everything's been transferred over, or at least most of the things have been transferred over. And I believe now I am ready to start sharing this with people. So if you want to get early access to this, if you want to help me test it out, kind of preview it, give me some feedback, I would love to share this with you. So contact me through my email or on my website. Just fill out the contact form. Just say you're interested in the newest EDD toolbar. And then we'll talk and we'll figure out how you can get your hands on this like an early version. So I would appreciate any kind of feedback, how it's working, issues with installation and stuff. Oh, and yes, I also changed the installer. This is going to use the new installer that Message Crawler uses, not that stupid Microsoft one that requires you to uninstall and reinstall. That thing was horrible. So I've put a lot of time into figuring out how to make that installer work with the Microsoft add-in, because they weren't compatible at all. So it does work now. All right, so that's my update. Again, if you're interested, if you want to give this a try, early preview kind of deal, contact me. I would be happy to give you a copy and hear what you think about it. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to continue working on this. I have a few more things I have to add here. But by the time, if you are going to get this version, you'll probably have more buttons than what you're seeing right now because videos are slightly behind my release schedule. So, yep. Thank you for watching. This is the update for now, and I will see you on the next update.